Yeah, welcome to Business Daily on Trust TV. My name is Chamun Dabeng. Let's talk numbers. We're starting off with the market this morning. You're welcome back, and once again, my name is Chamun Dabeng. Now, many Nigerians will recall that on the 5th of June 2021, Twitter was given an indefinite suspension in Nigeria. According to the NetBlock's cost of shutdown tool, Nigeria lost $250,600 every hour to the ban, bringing the country's daily losses to 2.46 billion naira. On the 13th of January 2022, the Twitter suspension was lifted. However, by then, the country had suffered economic losses of about 546.5 billion naira. Now, of course, there were some operational conditions that were actually placed on Twitter to have it reinstated. Now, the microblogging site basically came back up on the 13th of January, as many of us know. Now, the federal government says it is set to amend its relevant statutes and code to enforce the operational conditions on Twitter in Nigeria on other social media platforms. Joining me today to take a look at this is venture capitalist Samuel Ajako and economist Dr. Tefa Abraham. As usual, before we hear from our guests, let's hear from the people. Now, we went out and we asked them if they were aware of the development and what they thought of it. Let's take a look.
You see, government failed to do what they are supposed to do. What really does not concern them is what they are putting their effort on. I didn't see any reason why this issue of social media should be a thing of regulating by government. What they are supposed to do as a government, they are not doing it. What they are not supposed to do is what they are putting themselves into. That is absolutely wrong. Forgive me if I may go beyond what you just asked, because most of us now are working angrily with the government. So issue of this social media would only add more to what already we are facing now. You are a Nigerian, you know what is happening. I don't need to explain everything to you. As you can see, I'm trekking from Jabi now, trying to enter Bega just for easier transportation. As you can see, things are very hard. This is not the right time governments will be bringing some kind of issues that are not relevant to the masses. Issue of social media is not an issue to government to fix their eyes on. What they are supposed to do what are the masses need? The need of the masses is more important than any regulating or social media. Me, I'm not on Twitter, so the issue of the condition they give it does not concern me. But what concerns me most is they should do what will favor the masses, not to favor themselves.
Governments are putting an eye on what's happening on social media. In a way, it's not too good, but because of how false news and other things goes about in the social media, if they can get a body that will regulate that false news, it's okay to all social media, not only Twitter. You understand? But in other way around, we are in a democratic country where everybody has the right to air whatsoever they want to air. But there should be like for example, Facebook has restriction on pictures and some things you can, post. So when it comes to such, if they can put something on like that, not like a person watching it, but like there's a ban on some kind of words, some kind of news and other things, that automatically they fix it there if it's not genuine. if there's a report about it, it goes off. But not for them now to restrict or to tell you what to post, because it's my social media, not the government social media.
What I think about that let me use the word merging or tracking each social media is very important, because due to the way, media sometimes it causes a lot of trouble. Yeah, people post fake news, and people don't really know about the source where the news is coming from, and sometimes when you read all these things on social media, it becomes trouble to other people because they don't know how the genuine or the source where it's coming from. Well, with the monitoring apps, or with the synergy with all the network together, it will help us to streamline a lot of messages that are not true, and to cut down hate speech and a lot of words that is not supposed to be put out there. So that's my own take, because if it's in a channel together, they can be able to control and see and monitor what is going on our social media, like our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TweetTalk, all of them, etc. So that is my own contribution on that.
It will really help to sanitize the unusual things that are going on in other climes. It will help sanitize the system. Reason be that if you are aware that, I'm sure you are aware that there was a war award between the former president of the United States with the Twitter, when the Twitter went as far as bringing down his post. The same thing happened in Nigeria when the post of the president was there was a serious mockery